What's up, everyone? I hope everyone's doing well. It's good to be back. I haven't made one of these again in a while. You never know what to expect with me, honestly. I don't know why I just did that. I know a lot has happened since the World Cup ended. There's been a lot of transfer markets. There's been a lot of signings. Of course, there have been signings in between the World Cup, which I haven't been aware about, but of course I caught up to it. Seasons coming up, previews, Super Cup, Community Shield. A lot has happened, honestly. And today I just want to talk about mostly the things I want to get off my chest, and I want to just talk about the La Liga games that a game that has happened and upcoming games that are gonna happen. More specifically with the big three. You would think that I'd be talking about the Serie A since I'm wearing this. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm probably not gonna get too much. I got Stop and Shop is closing in like an hour, and I don't have much battery left. No, I don't. So I'm gonna speed up through this shit, honestly. I wanna get through this nice and quick. So I think I'm gonna kick off with the first big three in Spain. I'll go off with Atletico. They won 2-0 this past week against Malaga. I was really thrilled about that not because of Atletico, but because Malaga is actually back in La Liga, and I haven't seen them in so long. It was actually nice to see them back. But Atletico, that game was boring. Even though they won, they took the first 3 points, they got a clean sheet. I wouldn't feel too comfortable. I was a little bit concerned because the way they played, it's good, but not good enough to win the league. Now, that shouldn't come to anyone as a surprise, you know. I think everyone's mostly expecting that Barcelona and Madrid are going to go head-to-head, since they're bigger teams than Atletico. And keep in mind, too, this Atletico team was very young. I saw 5 players in that starting lineup came from the academy. Actually, I think that's the most I've seen from Atletico Madrid ever. I've never really paid attention to Atletico Madrid's academy because they don't really develop that many strong superstars. For a young team, they didn't perform bad. But what is Atletico looking to do this season? Last season was kind of a letdown. You didn't win the Copa del Rey when it was right there, the palm of your hand. You couldn't make it to the final of the Champions League. Even though you made it to the semifinals, you still left trophyless, and that's not how you want to end up the season, especially when you were in the final of the Copa del Rey. It is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. So I think now this might be a new start to Atletico Madrid. I don't know. Seeing all these youngsters that played, are they really going to be fighting for trophies this season, or is this more like an experimental season? I'm actually curious to see. I don't know. I don't really want to spend too much time in talking about... Yeah, I took a different Kool-Aid. I don't want to spend too much time talking about Atletico Madrid, but I am invested to see it seems like Simeone is trying something new this time around. Where Romero's going to lead them, Grimaldo's going to lead them, all these youngsters getting promoted and getting the chance to play. I don't know. Maybe they're just looking to rebuild the squad for the future so they can win titles. We'll see.